Welcome everybody to my walkthrough for Dark Stories Midnight Killer. A bunch of people requested this, but I was very busy, but now finally I solved it and yeah, let's go. We are Detective Gregory Ross, we got some special probabilities and we have to solve a murder here in this forest, so let's take a look what we got. Here is our victim, and back there we find our first items as a piece of a jean, and back there a red hoodie. Okay, now go back. There is a backpack, and if we talk to that policeman, oh, and there are always two ways of talking, a friendly one and a more aggressive one, but he's our colleague, so we can be friendly. He gives us a photograph. Okay, now go back to the central lane and then go to the right on the Hollyberry Trail. Here is another guy, and underneath the table we find an iPod. And if we talk to him, he has nothing to say, but if we show him the piece of the jean, he admits that he knows something, but first he wants to drink something, so go to the map here and move to the city. And here is the bar where we can have something to drink, but it's closed, so switch to the night. Now we can go in, talk to the waitress and give her some money. Now we have the beer. And be careful with those items, because if you do it too fast, it happened to me that they are not in the inventory. And here at the vending machine, oh, we need money, of course, to get a bottle of water. And if we go outside, if we go outside to this valley, we find a bag of gypsum. So we combine the water with the gypsum to get this vicious substance. Okay, now switch to daylight again and teleport to the central lane. There's another policeman. Talk to him, he gives us a photograph. And now back to that homeless guy and give him the beer. He gives us a statue for the beer. He found this at the crime scene, I guess. And he saw something strange, but never mind. Okay, and now he disappeared, but instead there are some pieces of white or grey hair, 3 of them. And there is also a path back there, but the grass is too thick, so we have to cut our way through. Go back to the central lane and then on the left to the mill pond, all the way back. And in the last corner back there we find this cutting tool, the secateurs. And now teleport to the central lane, that will be faster. Hollyberry Trail, and on that path back there we use those secateurs to cut our way through. Now we find a house here. Let's see what he has got to say. We have nothing to talk about, so he's not friendly, so let's yell at him. Then he gives us information about another location. Thanks. Let's go there. here is the trailer, the new location. There's this hippie guy yelling at us. His brother died years ago and he wants to have more information about that, so let's go to the city, because here on the right side there is this police department. Go downstairs, and here at this cabinet we find the police report about his brother's death. Now let's go back to him and hand the information over. Here it is. And he gives us a book about werewolf knowledge, and if we read this we get a new skill, the etheric vision, and also a photo from a werewolf. Okay, and with that new skill we are ready to come back to the crime scene, and up here we can use that skill. It's some kind of new vision which highlights some objects. There are 5 pieces of black hair, 2 in front and 3 back here. So use your skill to pick up those items. And here was another thing on the ground. Here we need the secateurs again. To cut away this grass, and if we use our bucket of gypsum here, we get a footprint, a plaster footprint. Okay, with that footprint we can go to that unfriendly suspect guy. Now show him that photo of the werewolf. And he kinda admits that he is a werewolf, but he's not the murderer. And to prove that, step back, and here are his boots. Now we can compare that footprint with his boots, and we can see that his shoes are smaller, so he's really not the murderer. Now show him that photo of the victim, and he says that there is another werewolf living in this area and that he will help us. So step back and come back again, and if we find clues we can talk to him. So let's show him that iPod. Girl must have lost her iPod. Then show the hoodie. No. Oh, the backpack. Let's try this hoodie again. Yeah, now it worked. And finally that black hair. Now he turned into a werewolf, but he's kind of friendly. He wants to trace the murderer. Yeah. Now click on him, that's very important, so he disappears. And now we can continue. Let's go to the central lane, then straight through the middle, and on the right is Talon Creek. Here he is, that is the friendly werewolf. There's a trail to the murderer's house here. Yeah. And if we talk to him, we get the wolf's root, which makes us undetectable for werewolves. So let's use this. Okay, and now we can go on. Here's another house. And another guy in here. Good evening, officer. He has nothing to hide, but also nothing to say. So let's go in here. Here in that bathroom there are boots, so let's equip the footprint again and compare it. And they match those from the crime scene. What else? Let's go in here, and in that, I think in that left room, yeah, there are 3 statues, but one is missing. So put ours here, and we get another photo. Okay, now let's go confront that guy with all this evidence. The photo from the crime scene, no, the footprint. And he admits that he was there, but when he was there the girl was already dead. Now the statue, and he turns more and more into a werewolf, as you can see. Yeah, he lost his statue in the park, and now that crime scene photo, and now he's the evil werewolf. Take the pistol and kill that asshole. Okay, and now we get the key. Go back inside, and in this room with the couch underneath the carpet, we can unlock this door to the basement. And here is the victim, and she's still alive, but if you take too much time she will be dead. Okay, so again, sorry that it took me so long, but I was very busy studying, working, I got a girlfriend, family and so on. But now I got holidays, and I will release more videos in July, I promise, and thanks for watching. Bye!